Hi, kids. Okay, today we are starting Unit 13, Week 2 in our Foundations. Okay, so there should be a new list of spelling words, and I am introducing a new suffix to what we've already learned, so be really good listeners. So we have learned the suffix S, the suffix ed, the suffix ing. Okay, uh, the suffix ing and the suffix ed are considered vowel suffixes because they start with a vowel. Okay, the suffix s is called a consonant suffix because it begins just with the letter S. Okay, the suffix we are going to talk about today is es. Okay, so when we want to use the plural, if we want to make something plural, mean more than one, we were taught to add an S. For example, cat, if we add an S to it, the suffix S, it means more than one. It means cats, right? Okay. We also can add the suffix S to something to show action. Did you walk over there? Or she walks over there. So she's actually walking. So can show action or can mean more than one. Well, there is another suffix that means more than one. And like I said before, that is es. So you use the suffix es in words that begin with sh, ch, s. I think I said begin with. Let me start over. Words that end with sh, ch, x, s, and z. Instead of an s, you have to add an es. And you'll see as you work through this that it actually does make sense. So this week, we are only going to work with words that end in x, s, and z. And then next week, we will add on the ch words and the sh words. So our words here are all root words that end in x, s, or z. And the es is added onto that to either mean more than one or to show action. Okay, and only one of them shows, well, kisses shows action too. So they can show action or mean more than one. Okay, so now I am going to read the words for you as you follow along. Boxes, kisses, waxes, dresses, taxes, quizzes, boxes, tosses, lasses, classes. The trick words are being, there, and first. Now, I want to look at the word there on our trick words really quick because we have learned T-H-E-R-E. I want to go over there. I want to go somewhere. Okay, so this is a homophone because it also says there, but it is spelled differently. And this there means when something belongs to someone. Their lunch boxes are in the hall. The lunch boxes belong to someone, theirs, okay? So we will work on that in second grade and third grade. I'm introducing it to you now that there are two different forms of the word there and you use it in two different ways, okay? So we will work more with that. Okay, so I want to go over how to mark up, and I'm sure you already know, but how to mark up words that end in the suffix, the vowel suffix, es. So the first one, my root word is box, but I'm making it say boxes. So I underline and hopefully you're in this habit. You underline the root word first. Well, it ends in an X, so it follows our rule to add es. That's how that will be marked up. Okay. Let's use the word lasses because that's kind of an unusual word. A lass is a girl or a female. It's just another name. So the lasses were having a great time dancing. Okay, so the root word is lass. Okay, the word is lasses. Now, it ends in S, so it follows our rule to add an ES. So I'm going to underline the root word lass. I'm going to mark up that it's a bonus letter, right? And I am going to circle the suffix. Okay. So there's one of these on here that's tricky though. And I've told you before that our English language, we go along, and then there's exceptions to the rule. And there's things that just don't follow. And that's just how our language is, and we'll just have to learn it. So the one I want to talk to you about is the word quiz. Okay, that's on this week. Now, if we spell quiz by itself, it only has one Z. Okay. If we spell quizzes, we double the Z. And remember learning in our bonus letters that sometimes Z? So if we're going to add an ES to a word that ends in Z, we're going to double it. Okay, so that's why I'm adding another Z. And that is just something we have to remember. It's an exception to the rule that we're going to add a Z if we're adding the ES to double it. I hope that makes sense without complicating things. So I will underline the root word and circle the suffix. Okay. Now what I want you all to do is I want you to go back through, put them in ABC order, and you all are so good at this. I'm so proud of how well you do this. Put them in ABC order and then mark them up appropriately, showing the suffix, showing the root word, showing any bonus letters if there, and there's quite a few there, and do it in your best handwriting. Okay. And these are all going to be considered one syllable, closed syllable, right? Words, because the ES, the suffix, is not considered a syllable. So I'm going to add closed syllable, syllable, closed syllable. Right? Okay. Good luck, boys and girls. I know you can do it.